All right, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful. This is take two of my little episode. I wanted to do this episode. I'm Sam's Adam today, and Sam's Niner Faithful radio gear. Um, Hopefully, my Sharkies will pull it off tonight. I have faith in my hometown team. The attitude I'm taking is we might as well. We're coming back home to San Jose anyway. Might as well make sure there's a game Tuesday, eh? But yeah. So uh, I'm gonna go ahead and delete the video before this, so I'll just go ahead and recap what I said in this video. I was on for like 5 minutes. Um, Basically, it's the first time we've opened up this season against an NFC South opponent on the road since the division was founded in 2002. It's the first time we've opened the season in Tampa Bay since '97, which is of course the famous game that Jerry blew out his knee and Steve got a concussion. Consequently, it was the week before I went to the group home. Anyway, a little personal tidbit, but yeah, so that was kind of a rough week for your boy. But so what else did I do? We obviously opened up the season for back-to-back road games. I believe the article said it was the first time since '97 as well that we had opened the seasons with back-to-back road games. I know this is the first season since 2009, 2010 that we've opened on the road back-to-back seasons. Obviously, when that was done, we were playing at Candlestick. So obviously, I think that they're having us do this to escape the heat issue. The Bay Area, we're expecting to have an extra hot summer because we had a really pretty rainy winter. So we're hoping to have a hot summer, and so I think that's the Niners trying to prepare early for the hot side of the stadium because it really does get that hot. Also, we have said I'm gonna put an article out on Sports Elite this week, just going over the tidbits I had found with the information that I was able to gather throughout the last couple of days about the season and whatever I get up to that point. Also, I'll be writing an article on team needs before the draft and kind of getting into more, not necessarily player. I don't like to get into the player, picking players type of business. I'm more of the, well, what do we need? Maybe, here are some players that I've read and researched and maybe in my opinion, I think they could be good fits or at least people whose opinions I trust believe these are good fits. I'm not a draft expert by any means. I'm not actually really a huge college football fan. Um, I grew up in an area. I'm actually at the library of San Jose State, but I grew up in an area where we're not a big college football people. Even though I am a Gator fan because my father played for the University of Florida, go Gators. But I'm not a huge college football fan. So there are people that are way bigger college football fans than me that could tell players. Although my one kind of claim to fame was I did see Reuben Foster play in the SEC championship game against the Gators, and I was like, "Who's that number 10? And what can we see? What can we do to get him in red and gold?" Obviously, we know how that turned out, but still, that's kind of a little thing that makes me smile. That I was like, "Hey, we ended up getting him." Obviously, didn't turn out the best, but anyway. So also, speaking of the show, we will be starting to sell T-shirts. The pre-sale date price will be $20. They're normally we're gonna sell them for 25. There is a extra fee for sizes 2X and above. That's not something that we charge. That's just something that the company making our T-shirts and fulfilling our orders charges. Um, there will now be shipping and handling. Um, so that's not included in the price, but the way I've set it up on NinerFaithfulRadioShop.com or NinerFaithfulRadio.com /shop is maybe I really should change that website. But anyway, the way I have it set up now is that you will once you go through the normal information, it'll show you $25. Then it'll show you the rate with the shipping, and so that's obviously based on That's based on where you live and exactly where this package is getting shipped at. Uh, Also, so that will be one of our main ways you support the show. We are coming out with our own clothing line, by the faithful for the faithful, or sorry, for the faithful by the faithful, clothing line. That will be the company putting out our T-shirts, and we're gonna have ones. I'm gonna have ones made up that say Stone Cold Kittle on them. We got a couple ideas that have been floating around on the old noggin, and some ideas I got from some friends on some T-shirts we'll put out. But the pre-sale date will be announced at a later date. I'm waiting for the logo. The cool thing that we're gonna do with these T-shirts is that on the back of every T-shirt, we're gonna go ahead and put that logo of For the Faithful by the Faithful clothing line, and so that'll be kind of a little cool, little trademark, unique thing that we do. So that's something that I'm gonna be doing, but I'm waiting for the actual design to be done. I have my people from Empire Graphics working on it right now, and so they're busy people. So it might take some time, but we will get those shirts out. I have a sample order on the way. I have shirts coming from me and Adam, and so we will be wearing shirts separate. Now, if you want those shirts ordered, we can go ahead and order them for you. But ours are a little different because they say all the subscriber information on them. So I don't think anybody wants to walk around with a bunch of subscriber information on their T-shirt. But if you want, for you. But the T-shirts we go ahead and have them posted on Niner Faithful Radio Shop's Facebook page and Niner Faithful Radio's Facebook page. They basically just say Niner Faithful Radio by the Faithful or the Faithful with our logo and then the website at the bottom. So pretty cool. We got them in black and white. So as soon as those are printed out, which we should receive them before the draft show, you'll see us in them. And then as soon as I get the samples made for the actual T-shirts, I'll have the friends I'm sending them to that went ahead and my Empire Mama. Everybody knows her. I've spoken about her a million times. She's getting one, and my biggest fan. She's an unbelievable woman. She will be ahead and getting one. They actually went ahead and paid for them. I didn't just give them to them, but they went ahead and paid for them. So we'll be getting those out. I'm going to be contacting the last winner for our draft day tickets. I'll be contacting the winner today. So we are finished with that. I want to thank everybody who participated in that. I'm sorry. I really wish. I honestly really do feel bad that everybody can't win something with every contest. It really does make me feel bad because I don't want anybody to not have anything. I want everybody to be a winner. So there will be contests that everybody will win, but this unfortunately just wasn't one of them. So I want to thank everybody for participating in that. The interactions on the weekly polls have been amazing. We're getting 20, 30 votes a week, which, I understand may not be a lot to y'all, but that's a lot to me. So I appreciate it. We're growing, as long as the show keeps growing, it's okay. I don't necessarily I always trip about growth. So I don't care if I have one listener. Are we getting 2 listeners next week? Are we getting 3 listeners next week? That's the important thing to me. So please, as always, like, share, comment. It's all very much appreciated. I try to respond to every comment or at least like it. Matter of fact, I know I respond or at least like every comment. I welcome any opinions. If you have an opinion different than mine, that's okay. That's how we grow and how we learn and how we grow as people and as football fans. I'm not going to block anybody or anything from, being a part of Niner Faithful Radio community just because they had a different opinion of mine. I will back you for bandwagonness. I will block you for personal attacks. Like, it's okay to disagree with somebody, but it's not okay to question their fanhood just because they have a different opinion than yours. people have their opinions, and it's okay. That's one of the most beautiful things about America is that we're all entitled to our opinion and voice our opinion. What's not our favorite radio? If anything, but me and Adam usually getting on here and stating our opinions about various activities with the team. Speaking of the show and the draft day show, the time and location hasn't exactly been determined. I will be going live from either Kezar Pub or Kezar Stadium. I'm shooting to have the show be recorded live. You'll be able to join us live about 12 p.m. Here on the West Coast. So that's the goal. Obviously, I have some things in the works that if things change or things work out for the way I want them to, we might have to change that schedule. There might have to be some adjustments made to accommodate some things. I don't want to say anything because I want to get people's hopes up. I want to get my hopes up, but I'll put it you this way. If things work out the way I plan them to, it will be a day full of awesome surprises. And this will be a huge, huge day for Niner Faithful Radio and all our fam. It will be a big day for all of us. And I promise you that if everything works out the way I think it will, and I hope it will, and I pray it will, you'll really enjoy the show. Speaking of praying, happy Easter, everybody. I don't know, I don't mean to offend anybody who doesn't celebrate Easter. Even if you just, don't celebrate the rise and the reincarnation of our Lord Savior Jesus Christ. Even if you just want to celebrate the fact that you think that Easter Bunny comes and brings you little Easter Bunny eggs and stuff like that, hey, that's cool. I got kids, so, I know what's up. This is a big day for them. So happy Easter, everybody. May you have a blessed holiday with your friends and family or whoever you decide to celebrate with, or if you decide to celebrate at all. If you don't celebrate Easter, I still wish you have a blessed day. I still love you. But, so I shouldn't have done that. That's the thing between me and one of my exes. But anyway, so that's the plan, but we will be going live Thursday. I will be attending, this will be on Niner Faithful Radio's social media pages. I will be attending the after party thrown by Empire Row afterwards. I probably won't stay the whole time, but I am going to definitely make an appearance. So any listeners, I will be sending you a personal invite to it, and we can all kind of meet up there, drink a beer together, smoke a blunt, whatever we all want to do. But I will be sending you a personal invitation to this. It's no cover charge. You do have to be over 21, or 21 and over. But yeah, it'll be a chance to come and hang out and kick it. I might even shoot some videos from the after party, like, hey, we picked up Nick Bosa. I mean, that's probably who we're gonna take. But we'll get into that obviously Thursday. Me and Adam will be giving our final opinions before the draft. But I think that about covers it. Greg Mabin signed his 1-year tender, so that's what's up. We're gonna get some Greg Mabin back. Obviously he had a rough game in Green Bay, but showed some potential. So it's all about growth, right? We want each player to get better every year. Not necessarily, the case, but we move onward and upwards always. All right, well, yeah, I think that's good about cover it. Okay. Before we go, I want to say one little quick tidbit about the schedule I find interesting is that last year I kind of viewed it as before obviously Jimmy G. Cool went down and Jerick McKinnon and everything, I kind of viewed it as we would start the season off slow, and then our playoff push that everybody thought we would make last year would be towards the end of the season, which essentially is what would have happened if we handled business earlier in the year. But this year, I think it's going to be interesting. I do believe that we're not going to come out the gates firing on all cylinders. We didn't last year. And so there would be no reason without him playing, significant more time, him being Jimmy G. Cole, and playing with the receivers and O-line and everything. Obviously, there are going to be some players that miss OTAs and everything because of injuries. So it'll be interesting to see how we come out with the beginning of the season. Um, my hope is to, because I do believe the second half of the season is more difficult. So my hope is to kind of bag 4 or 5 wins in the first 8, and if we could do that, I think we could get 10 wins. We can get 4 wins, around that way. We could be around that 8-8, 10-6 range, and so. I've seen years where 9-7 got people in the, where 7-9 got people in the playoffs, and I've seen years where 10-6 didn't get you in the playoffs. So to me, it's not necessarily all about, well, did we make the playoffs? If we're 10-6 and don't make the playoffs, yeah, I might be disappointed because we lost this game. If we would have won this game, so on and so forth. But my overall view of the team will be positive because I'll be like, bro, we got 10 wins. Like, it's kind of hard to be disappointed in a season where you won 10 out of 16 games. Right now, considering where we were. Now, a couple years from now, yeah, no, 10-6 probably ain't gonna cut it. But excuse me, y'all. I apologize. But yeah, so I feel that the beginning of the season will be very. Hopefully, we'll bag some early wins. It'll be dope. I'm really looking forward to the home opener. I think the energy in that stadium is going to be amazing. I think not only because it's the home opener and our fans, but the Steelers travel well, so that there will be Steeler fans in there. I know. I don't know exactly what they call their booster club. Like, we got the Niner Empire. I don't know what their version of the Niner Empire is, but they have a 408 chapter because sometimes we meet at the same bar, and so we've bumped into them. Cool people. They just picked their own football team. But I think I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. Yeah. So, and long night, even longer day. So let's go Sharks. I shall see y'all Thursday. I really appreciate all the love and support the show's been receiving. Please, while you're watching this show on YouTube, if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button, comment, share, all that good stuff. Please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell once you subscribe so you get notifications of every video we upload. And one thing, I won't go through my whole normal spiel I normally do, but one thing I am going to say is that we are trying to monetize our YouTube channel. So what I'm going to be doing is, once we reach 1,200 subscribers and 4,200 watch minutes, I won't be flying out, but I will be picking a subscriber to come attend not only a Niner game next year and not only tailgate at Empire Road, but also we will be going to the Niner Museum together. Or they could go separately if they don't want to go with me. But so ideally, I want to pick somebody who can come out here, but maybe hasn't been to Levi's before or hasn't been to the Niner Museum. So it's kind of a cool little once-in-a-lifetime type of thing. That would be really dope. If somebody's like, hey, I could afford to fly, I just can't afford the ticket, and we can take care of that for you. Or at least we're trying. So once we get monetized on YouTube, we'll go ahead and take care of that. Please, please, please like and follow us on Facebook at Niner Faithful Radio and at Niner Faithful Radio Shop. Please, 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 please follow us on Twitter at Niner Faithful Radio R. Adam's tag, even though he's not on this show, Adam's username is Insiders. And follow the show on Instagram at Niner Faithful Radio. Thank y'all so much for all the love and support. Faith, love, and happiness. I shall see y'all Thursday. Go Niners.